It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Thursday, October 13th. I'm James Spann, looking for some rain as the drought conditions worsen. Some hope toward the end of next week we could see some rain here, but that's a big question mark at this point. And the tropics, Nicole is basically sitting on top of Bermuda early this morning. Very dangerous hurricane. So let's check things out. There's the water vapor satellite view. Really nice trough passing north of the state, but the ridge is holding here. Starting off the day in the 40s and 50s, Fort Payne 45, our sky watcher at Black Creek, Vic Bell, had 39 this morning. But everybody goes in the 80s today, so some communities will climb almost 50 degrees today from morning low to afternoon high. That means the air is very dry. Around the nation, very cold air up north. Coldest of the season, cold front approaching northwest Tennessee, but it's going to run out of gas. In fact, our afternoons will be warmer here in coming days. But up north, the growing season is over for cities like Des Moines and Omaha, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Madison. A lot of frost and freeze warnings in effect there. And back in the Pacific Northwest, they're getting set to be battered by a major Pacific storm with wind and lots of rain there. Convective outlook for today, no severe weather expected, but thunder possible west of the state. We had some pretty decent storms in Arkansas last night, not too far away. Tomorrow, maybe some thunder west of the state around the Mississippi Delta. Now, day 3, don't get excited about this. This is Saturday, and you see a lot of green here, suggesting potential for thunder. But quite frankly, in our opinion, the air is so dry, that's not going to happen. Marginal risk of severe storms up north for parts of Iowa and Wisconsin. And the guys at WPC kind of agree with that. This is the rain for the next 7 days. Nothing for most of the state. Again, a touch of green over the far northwestern corner, and there could be a few widely scattered showers over the Tennessee Valley, extreme North Alabama, tomorrow and Saturday, but not what we need. And the numbers are just huge back in the Pacific Northwest. In fact, some spots there with over 2 feet of rain. It's either feast or famine. One system on the board in the tropics, Nicole, and this thing is just big and bad and in a bad place. This is basically just coming up on the island of Bermuda this morning. And that's remarkable. Bermuda is just a tiny speck in the Atlantic, and they're going to take a direct hit. The odds of that are always small just because of the size of the island. Top winds 130 miles an hour. This thing's a Category 4. Then it heads out to sea, no threat to the United States. So model fans, let's look for some rain here. You can see the wave action stays north of the state. Down below that, there's a weak front near the northwestern corner of Tennessee, and there could be a few showers there. But for us, warm and dry, mid-80s today. The sky mostly sunny. The 25th consecutive day with no measurable rain for Birmingham. Pretty much the same deal tomorrow, partly to mostly sunny with mid-80s. A chance of rain west of the state, and just maybe if you live in Florence or the Shoals, you might see a few raindrops tomorrow evening, but don't get your hopes up. Saturday, and again, we'll mention widely scattered showers up in the Tennessee Valley, extreme North Alabama. Rain really not that significant. And again, for the rest of the state, partly sunny, the high around 80. And again, a nasty, nasty Pacific storm is coming up towards Seattle. That is a 963 millibar low. Fierce wind and rain with that thing. Sunday, we're dry, mostly sunny with low to mid-80s. Monday, warm and dry. Very warm. The GFS showing 87, and the same thing on Tuesday. Temperatures 10 degrees above average. Go to Wednesday, a weak front drifts in from the north. And just maybe there could be a few showers in Thursday, but look what happens here. An upper trough digs down, adding some support. Moisture increases, and hey, the GFS is suggesting a chance of rain on Thursday of next week. And turning much cooler with a high dropping. In fact, the GFS is showing a high of only 70. Keep your fingers crossed, but you know, when you're in a drought, it's awfully hard to forecast rain. But the one thing for sure, it always rains at the end of the drought. Of course, when that's going to be, we don't know, but there's some chance at least we'll get some rain toward the end of next week. This is the end of the forecast period, Saturday the 22nd. Still got a flat ridge. That's a dry look. Very warm for the next week. Highs in the 80s, in fact, upper 80s on some days. But noticeably cooler out there around the end of next week and days after that, with highs dropping in the 70s and lows dropping in the 40s. That's the Weather Xtreme video this morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Of course, notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.